Hey guys, I'm Bart.
I'm Gio.
I'm Joe.
I'm Tiffany and you're watching
Ask the Feels.
Today we have a question from
Hey, AskTheFeels. I was wondering what you guys think about breaking up with someone who you really did love, or breaking up with someone on a good note. You just had to do it for the better for the both of you guys. How are you supposed to get over that? How are you supposed to move on when you know it could have potentially been something a lot bigger?
Wow, was he wearing a leather jacket?
I know, or he was in a very squeaky chair.
Or he was gripping the phone fucking hella hard.
I've been in a situation where I think at the time I really liked this girl, but it's a little bit different from you because I think the situation was very toxic. We weren't ready to communicate and have a deep relationship like this, and for both of us we were acting very destructively. So even though we had very intense emotions toward each other, I had to make an end to something that was really bad. And even though I liked her and I wanted it to work out, I was thinking about the future, and it was really hard to do, but I went forth and did it. And every time I had thoughts about going back or whatever, I had to tell myself that there's a reason why, we're not together, is because it's not gonna work out. It didn't work out. I thought it thoroughly and had to move forward. I think you're in a very similar situation. It might not be exactly the same because it seems like it's positive, but it's just circumstances. And if you really worked out all the angles and there's no other way than to separate, then you just gotta commit to that decision. Once you make that decision, there's no questioning it, you just keep moving forward. If you're just wishy-washy and you keep going back on your thoughts and you're like, oh, but what if things could have just been whatever, but it's you can't do that to yourself. You gotta just make that decision and move.
Have you guys ever had to do that? Mm-mm. You never had to, you really like the situation that you're in, but because of the better, you had to break it off?
No, I'm stupid and I'm selfish. Yeah, so I think if I was in that situation, again, because I'm stupid and I'm selfish, I think I would risk everything. Stupid.
I've been on the other side where I was with this girl, and at this time I was wilding out in my life, and she was the one that was doing good in school and she had all her priorities straight, but we had an intense attraction towards each other, and because of me she started running away from home 3 days at a time, and then her grades started dropping, and then she started doing a bunch of drugs and stuff like that. And when I got sent away to military school, I think that's the separation helped clear her mind a lot, and she broke up with me over the phone while I was there. And at that time I was of course devastated. I'm like, fuck, we could have been together forever. But when I really thought about it, I was like, you know what, this is so true. All I was doing was just dragging her ass down, ruining her life. She probably could have gone even farther without me, and it was really hard to deal with. But I knew it was the better for both of us, because one, if it's not love, if because of you and because of your wants, you're gonna bring someone else down. It's love when you're gonna bring someone up. So I knew what I thought was love wasn't really love if I would convince her to ditch school to hang out with me. That's very unproductive and toxic, like Joe's situation. So I had to just deal with it, and it hurt a lot, but I had to deal, and I think it took me a month to really get over it.
It's the hard times.
Yeah. Definitely listen to what Joe's saying, because my advice will just get you fucking depressed, and your life would just be horrible.
Yeah, it'll suck, man, especially if after the breakup, if you don't get with anyone, don't go for a rebound or anything like that, because you're just gonna always be comparing the rebound to her, and that's not fair for the rebound. Just focus on yourself, on getting that independence and finding that energy within yourself to overcoming all of that stuff.
Hey guys, thanks for watching that last episode. I'm sure you enjoyed it, so make sure to comment down below. What was your favorite part of this episode? Did you think that our advice was good, or did you come up with better advice? Let us know. If you guys want to see more episodes, check them out right here.
Have you ever had these cramps
Yes,
before?
a lot.
Wait, cramps? You're talking about muscle cramps?
I'm assuming that it's...
Or vaginal cramps?
I'm assuming it's muscle cramps, because she said when she's on top of him, and that's when I've gotten muscle cramps, because you're